Add the pictures of this. What's up, y'all? Yes, I hope you got in some puts. Because I sure did. I got in some puts and then I got in some more puts this morning. And it went exactly like it was supposed to. Look at that. I got in around, it was around like 9:11, 9 around 9:11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I got into some puts and just scalped some quick puts. Real easy, very easy. A very easy ride to the bottom. I am quite surprised and quite shook that it actually got this low this quickly. I was a little taken back when I seen this morning and I woke up and I was like, am I seeing this right? Like, am I seeing this right? This thing is below 518 already. Like, if you've been sitting in puts for, gosh, if you got long outputs, say somebody just bought cheap contracts like 3 or 4 weeks ago and they've been just sitting in them, they are just up. People are eating right now. People are eating. I surely did get in and got it. Got where I got, because I missed the first one. Like I said, I had bad connection at the Walmart, so I could not get into the first round of puts. That was what, yesterday. I did not miss these today. Surely did not. Surely did not. This is crazy. Like, I cannot believe price is down this low. 518. 518. Let me see. Somebody said, let me see. Oh gosh, somebody said they got into calls. Why? Why did you do that? Why did you get into calls? What exactly prompted you to get into calls? Oh my God, I got so many notifications on here. China played it wrong. They panicked. The one thing they cannot afford to do. It says China will put on 34% tariffs against U.S. products. Somebody posted, "Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve?" Yeah, we were here last August. Absolutely. We surely was. I'll never forget that. Last August, the stock market did drop to these type of prices. And it went right back up. But this is a different ball game. Like, I don't remember all of this going on last year. Like, as in with the tariffs. This is like honestly a trade war at this point. So I don't know how the outcome may be to this than it was to last year. Because last year we did see prices go this low at one point. Somebody just people joining. I hope y'all got into puts last night, because oh my goodness, I surely did. I got into puts last night, and then this morning around like 9:11 a.m. Central Standard Time, I got into some more puts and was able to get off of those too. Because I don't be holding on to stuff. I try to take profit. I took profit this morning, and then I got back in some stuff again at 9:11 a.m. Central Standard Time and made some money off of that. Real quick money. I just scalped. Down another 3%. I was not expecting it to be down this much today. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I actually underestimated this. But I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. I cannot tell you guys, because even seasoned traders, we like the seasoned traders I know, they did say they expected it to get low, but they were not expecting it to get this low this quick. And a lot of them are like, I don't know, some people, I don't know who got into calls, I don't know who did that and why they would do that, but this was definitely going down. Thanks, Trump. Thanks for the easy money. Thank you for the easy money. It was just too easy. It says how many people will want to hold or buy into a weekend with the start of a trade war, and know who knows what over the weekend. Okay, I was reading that kind of incorrectly a little bit, but I get what they're saying. Absolutely, I totally agree with you. I do not have any plans to hold anything over the weekend. I held because I was not expecting good news with a few things this morning, and then I knew somebody was going to eventually hit with retaliation tariffs. Like, and it happened. I believe what they did 34%. And then he said China played it wrong. They panicked, the one thing they cannot afford to do. Hilarious. Hilarious. That is a good one. China hasn't got no cars. The entire world hasn't got cars, but the regarded Republicans in the U.S. have all the cars. I try not to read this stuff because some people just be, some people holding shares and they losing it. Somebody said 495 coming. Wouldn't be surprised at this point. Like, imagine the people who was holding on to puts, who bought into contracts, long out contracts, when it was around that 610 price for SPY. Oh my gosh. Wow. Like, I would love to see somebody show their results on that, because they are up by a lot. This is insane. Great Depression 2025. It's the thank you MAGA fans and somebody with their teeth hanging out their mouth. Like, stop. Look at this. Somebody made 25,000 overnight. And that was easy to wake up to that. I mean, and that was only 10. What? Okay, so they put. I'm trying to see. Okay, they had 546 puts, and they had 10 contracts. Flipping wow. Good gracious. They woke up. That's just amazing. That is amazing. And they puts don't expire till April 7th, so they still have time. These puts, they made 3,000 off them, and they got 10 contracts, and this is for 471. So you can buy out of the money, and that's where a lot of people get confused too. You could buy out of the money. What is that? It's like somebody talking in my window. You could buy out of the money and still be up. They bought 471 puts, and they up already 3,000. And they probably didn't pay that much for them anyways. This thing is just steady going down. It's just going to steady keep going down. I'm not holding over the weekend now. I honestly can't even tell you where it's going to go. I'll be lying. I thought 535 or something like that. 530. Hell, I even said 520. When I woke up and seen these numbers, I was like, wow. 525, it was around that range, I said in my head. Just got back from vacation. What the hell happened? Oh, guess he didn't have TV out there. What is this? Which one is this? Oh my goodness. Somebody uploaded a picture of Nike is hiring MAGA voters for $1.50 an hour. Oh my goodness. This is insane. I hope everybody, I can't be on here for long today, but I hope everybody made money. I mean, the economy and everything is just shot right now with this stuff. Let me go on Forex Factory and see what's going on. So it looked like the employment change did not beat. Damn. That didn't beat. What? Those numbers. Wow. Oh, that's in Canada. How come I say, what the heck? Damn. Is that Canada? CAD? I don't know for sure. Dog. They getting hit bad up there. The unemployment rate is 4.2%. It did not beat the forecast and the expectation of 4.1%. And then your boy talking. Hold on. Is he talking right now? Federal Chair Pal. Oh, goodness. Let's see what he talking about. You know, I'm about to share my link to my live on StockTwits because I love when they talk shit. It's hilarious. I honestly don't even care. As long as I don't get shadow banned or something like that. I was not even going to trade today. That's the funny thing. I was not going to trade, and I wound up doing it anyways. I just shared this with... They about to be over here talking shit, so just get ready for that. And I wonder if they blocked me from posting it. They be on that type of stuff. It's just steady going down. I could have just held on to my... I just scalp because I do it for safety reasons, but I didn't even have to scalp. I could have just held on to the shit. Why am I... Oh, gosh. I didn't even have to scalp. Trump unveils 5 million gold card with his face on it for wealthy migrants seeking U.S. citizenship. Yours for just $5 million. It's him on the front of the card. It's killing me. Like, Trump is hilarious for this one. This one was it. And it was him holding up the card. The Trump card. Like, is the card even worth $1? It's like it's laminated. Like, what is this? So I guess felons and stuff will be able to come over here for 5 million as long as they got the money. Everything is about money. Everything is. Literally. Like, common sense have just totally went out the door. It's about money. It's not about right or wrong anymore. You could be 100% wrong, but if you got the money, you'll be 100% right. That's what point we're at in life. What is happening on Monday? Why can't they... I hover over it and it does not show me. What is AU? Is that Australia? What is that? The hell? On Monday, it does not look like we have any important news coming out. So it shouldn't be too bad. Monday, I don't know. Monday is no crazy news coming out unless he pops up on TV, which he is notorious, and I'm pretty sure he's getting mad right now because of decisions he made. We don't have any news on Tuesday, it looks like. We have a FOMC meeting minutes. Looks like that's scheduled 8 times per year, 3 weeks after the federal funds rate is announced. We have that happening on the 9th, which I believe is Wednesday. And that's going to happen at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Like, yeah, from Monday to Wednesday, we don't really have any crazy news coming out. So we'll see how this goes. It's now down $20. So another, 4 or 5% day. Somebody is eating over there at Meta. Facebook is just being slammed. I believe NVDA is also. They down to $95. We've seen this, though. We've seen this before. You know, that's why I always tell people to definitely... Each scenario is different, but try to go back to the charts and look at the history of everything. You know, it's so important you do that because it's like a pattern at this point. You know, and try to see exactly what happened during that time, you know, and see how it reversed up and If it went down, like keep paying attention to the history of the charts. But this shit is crazy. Because this did happen last August. I definitely recall this happening. Not with the tariffs, though, I don't believe. Post and reply. I gotta get me a new webcam. Because my stuff broke. It's just weird. There's like a foggy look on it. So I can't even get on the webcam. It says the S&P 500 has wiped out $6 trillion in market cap since its high on Friday. Or I'm sorry, on February 19th. I'm sorry. The index is down 15%. This market's been brutal, but bottoms are where the best setups start. What are you watching and at what levels? I really don't know right now, my guy. So what did he say? Oh, did he say something? For some reason, I can't tune in to CNBC on my computer because I got like ad blockers and so many protection things on here. So I'm going to have to get on my phone and look at it because I can't see exactly what he's saying. Let me see. I hope you all got into puts last night. That's all I got to say. To the people who are my live, I hope you got into puts last night. Might as well hold on tight to them. I mean, look at it. Good gracious. Goodness. We don't know where the bottom is. Look, it's going down some more. 4% incoming. We don't know where the bottom is. Somebody said chart analysis that went out the window. Just know what to read on the dailies. The 1 minutes and the 15 minutes and 5 minutes. Exactly. Just know how to read the chart at this point for your daily trade setup. Because long out, I can't tell you. This shit is everywhere. I'm trying to get on CNBC. To wait till Forex Factory updated. I'm not seeing anything about Fed Powell. I'm not seeing anything. Has he even started talking yet? Fed Chair February. Okay. As a head of the central bank, which controls short-term interest rates, he has more influence over the nation's currency value than any other person. I at one point I couldn't stand when he talked either. I'm like, oh my God, I still can't. He do too much for me too. It's nothing good. We only get good things like once or twice and bad things the other times. U.S. payrolls rose by 228%. Or I said 228%. I read shit all wrong this morning. 228,000 in March, but unemployment rate increases to 4.2%. Well, it says Kramer says Trump is following the perfect plan if the goal is to crash the market. When he just telling everybody to buy into shit, he's so wishy-washy. Panic selling in the stock market starts to pick up. Here, people don't know. Wow, look at that. Oh, that was a good drop. Damn. Look at that candle. And down it just keep going. 4.10%. Oh my goodness. This looks lovely. They keep using this guy picture who works at, looks like in Washington, I said Washington, and probably New York stock market place. This guy look freaked out. His eyes like bugged out of his face. Like he ain't never seen something like this before. But Trump said we're going to come back from this. So after he done washed up some people money, we going to come back. We going to come back real strong. Be careful today, though, for real. Like, make sure you're being careful entering into your contracts because stuff could burn quickly due to it being Friday. Like Friday, everything just saturates quick. When you don't have money to send to Ukraine, the market goes down. Weird, right? 4% down in 2 days in a row. That's worse than COVID. And we already knew this news was coming. Oversold moment for calls. Oh my gosh, somebody did get into calls. This dude said he got into, it looked like his margin calls is quite healthy today. See you all in 3 years when I finally get back to where I was last week. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I would just cry. I would cry. Yep. My goodness. It was so much money to be made. I keep hearing somebody talking, and I gotta be. It's like they are right by my window. They must be fixing something. Looks like puts have won the ride. I'm about to be getting out for here though, y'all, because there's not much to see. I mean, it is. It's black and white. So thank you for tuning in. I hope everybody have a great weekend. And I may get back on here later on, but puts 8. Period. Bye.